Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Star Wars Minute. It's your daily podcast.
Star Wars Minute. Screwed up. I should have said Star Wars Minute.
Please wait your turn.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
It's the daily podcast where we analyze, scrutinize, and celebrate The Last Jedi, one liberating minute at a time. I'm Alex Robinson from alexrobinson.fun.
I'm Pete the Retailer from PeteTheRetailer.com.
And I'm Tony Consiglio from StarWarsMinute.com/Toko Tees.
Oh, you got it. You
T-shirt.
got it. T-shirt.
There you go. That's close.
Yeah, close. Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us again, Tony, here for minute 67. Minute 67 of The Last Jedi starts with the Panthers sticking their heads out of their pens, and it ends a minute later with the Panthers running out of the pens with Rose and Finn on their backs, on one of their backs.
Did you call them Panthers?
I can never remember what those things are called.
Right.
Goat hounds.
The Florida
Goat hounds.
It's the low-budget bus company, Goat Hound. Yes, so Tony, you brought it up briefly yesterday. We shut you down, but this is the one where we see the kids who sleep in the pens of the Goat Hounds.
I assume those goat hounds poop just as big as those kids do.
You mean just as big as the kids poop?
No. I mean, they probably poop the size of a child.
They have pooping contests in there.
Well, there's nowhere to go but up now. So, but yes, that would not be a. That seems like it would be a pretty gross place to sleep.
I assume that kid's in there because he wasn't wearing his pledge pin. That's my Animal House reference.
Sorry, because they're in an animal house. So,
right. There you go. Yeah, it's a little bit
sad.
No, it's a little bit funny. No, it's a little bit weird. The sequence is not again, it's not that I hate it, not that it ruins the movie, but there's like a handful of things that happen kind of one after another in this sequence that I'm just kind of like, oh, yeah. And it's more like a prequels vibe. And this kind of is totally like that, because it's like the kid is like, oh, I'm going to sound the alarm, and they're like, no, wait. And they do the is that in this one?
Ring.
It is. Yeah. The resistance
flashed the decoder ring. They flashed the decoder ring.
Which
how did that kid see that from far away? I mean, they weren't that close to each other. I would have been like, wait, what is he flashing me? What is that thing?
Yeah.
Don't forget, this kid has the Force, so he probably has
Why didn't
vision.
you just say resistance?
Because anyone can say they're with the Resistance, but if you have the ring, that proves it.
That's true. And it pops open. It's like boom, 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 boom. It has a button on it.
Yeah.
It seems like in a different universe, those things would have been selling like hotcakes.
You mean in this universe?
Yeah, I feel like if the movie
ours
as a merchandising thing, that seems almost like something that could have definitely been put there just as a, hey kids, we're selling these out in the lobby, you pick one up on your way out. But I don't recall ever seeing one or anyone wearing one or it being a thing.
That would have been great, like cereal tops. If you mailed in 10 cereal tops, you would have gotten that ring.
Totally. Ovaltine.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other, like, have there been any merchandising hits from these sequel?
I guess, Porgs.
Yeah, Porgs and that BB-8 toy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't really do Babu Frick. I don't think they didn't really do. Yeah, Baby Yoda.
Right.
But I remember Babu Frick. There being I think he was like a sleeper hit character.
Right.
Like they were surprised that he was as popular as he was. Even though, how could they have not known that?
Yeah. Well,
you guys should remind me who is Babu Frick? Babu Frick?
Babu Frick was that little guy in the Rise of Skywalker who was spoiler alert, wiped C-3PO's memory.
With that, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's C-3PO's oldest friend.
Right. One of them.
Yeah. So according to the visual dictionary, the ring she has is an antique from the Galactic Civil War. I guess meaning the original trilogy. And that it was worn by senators who were like, when they wanted to show that like, hey, look, I'm sympathetic to the rebellion, they would kind of flash that ringy thing there. So, yeah.
But that seems, I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Like, wouldn't they, again, it's not, I'm not going to logic it. But, that seems like, well, why is that? Why are these guys all of a sudden wearing rings? And like, even whether or not it opens up, it would just be like, well, all the guys who voted against my thing are wearing the same ring.
Well, also, I forget now, was she wearing the ring or did she just have it in her hand?
No, she was wearing it. She was wearing it.
She was like, wait, and like reached into all of her cargo pockets.
Hold on.
She pulls out like a chicken,
pulling out all different stuff, a giant
a balloon.
Yeah, just a bunch of handkerchiefs tied together. It's also, I'm impressed with how kind of primitive the ring is. You would think it would be the kind of thing where like a little hologram would pop up or something more than just like a little, which makes me think that's why it was so cheap that they were making it so they could sell them and it would look just like that ring. So, but I don't know. I don't have any beef with the ring. It's a cute gimmick.
Yeah, it's just a little, I don't know. But then like, why out yourself to that kid right away without just being like, no, he's going to sound the alarm. But wait, like, he's like, I know, there's strangers here, but then it was like, no, wait, we're also strangers. We're also outlaw strangers.
Why would she's taking a chance that this kid knows who the resistance is, and then it's also on their side.
I'm going to show this kid a Civil War antique, and he's going to know exactly what I mean by that.
He's going to know exactly what it is.
He's been sleeping in a horse stall for his entire life. He'll know what the resistance is. He seems politically minded.
Well, it wasn't just him. The other kids reacted like, ooh, like, oh my, they get that on eBay? Where'd they get that? That kind of reaction. There's a little girl, two girls, right? Kind of like on the side. And they were like, ooh, what kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
They were all impressed by that ring.
They've never seen a ring before. At least that's my theory.
Right. Or they're like, well, if we kill them now, if we kill them both now, we could probably sell that for what? 40 credits.
40 credits.
And how are we going to split that?
Buy my ring for that. Yes. So,
when I had questioned when they open those gates, why don't the goat hounds just start running immediately?
Yeah, that's a. I don't know. A, why don't they start running immediately? And B, why do they start running immediately when, like?
Oh yeah, the whole running. I have questions for all of that.
Yeah, that's the running. We only just see the basic start of the running in this.
Yeah, we just see them. I think this minute ends with them knocking over some of the security guards. They're like, they're like bowling for a security guard. They're like, bowling over.
Yeah. According to the visual dictionary, they can run 75 kilometers per hour.
What is that in enterprises?
And I know we are Americans. We do not know what kilometers per hour means. So a cheetah can run 120 kilometers per hour.
Okay. So like a half cheetah each.
What's that? Like 70?
And the horses run an average of 48 kilometers per hour. I don't know. I'm not talking about miles. But the fastest horse on record here on Earth is 88 miles per hour, 88 kilometers per hour. So the Zamfirs run slightly slower than the world's fastest horse.
I think that's just the record, because once the horse went that fast, he went back in time, and they were just like, well, I don't know what happened to the horse. He disappeared. Guess that's as fast as
we're going. We don't need horses.
We don't need goat hounds. Well, the other thing too, they seem very lanky. They keep sliding and falling over and stuff. Like they've never run before.
Yeah. Well, I think again, that's mostly for later on in this week.
No, that's true.
So the other thing is that Rose and Finn at this point were arrested for an illegal parking violation. So
Right.
I'm really impressed with how much work the rent-a-cops there put into getting two parking violation people. You know what I mean? At that point, that was the only crime. And I guess they broke out of jail, but
Well,
they
yeah.
didn't-
Then
but
yeah, once they escape, then it's like a whole thing. Like, oh, let's get everybody because they don't have anything else to do.
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, and really, you're not allowed to travel in the sewers. It's illegal.
Oh, without a permit, you need a sewer permit.
Hmm.
Without a permit, you need a sewer permit.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah. Especially Canto Bight, every palm has to be greased there.
Yeah.
You need a sewer permit. Plus, then you get. Oh, did you open that manhole? You can't do that. Even to get to the sewer, you got to get the.
So the manhole tax.
Right.
You smell like you've been in a sewer. Let me see the permits.
I wrote. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I was going to comment on the Zamfirs that they have this is real animal nerdy stuff, but they have eyes that face forward, which on Earth usually animals that are predators have eyes that go forward, and animals that are prey have eyes on either side of their head. Because the ones with the binocular vision need it so that they can kind of catch the thing and know where it is in depth perception wise, but like a rabbit.
So are these predators?
No, you think they would be prey because they're like horses, you know what I mean? Like,
Or maybe not. Maybe they're predators. Maybe we don't even know.
That would be great if we eventually find out that they killed all the other animals on the planet once they became like an invasive species after they released them into the wild because they're not really meant to be
Right.
They're not native to this planet. So
thanks for letting them go.
But yeah, I don't really care for the I wish the Xanthirs looked more different. Like they basically just look like someone took a horse and smushed its face in and pulled the ears out. Like
a weird horse.
They're grayish. It's like I don't know. I'm a little disappointed with the way they look. If they were more visually interesting, I might be more, if they were like Obi-Wan Kenobi's horse in Revenge of the Sith. Remember that thing, that lizard?
Boga, the lizard?
Yeah,
that thing was
really cool.
And it definitely looked alien. So
right.
Yeah.
I think it'd be funny if it was like hippo racing or something.
Well, these are made for racing.
Very fast.
Yeah.
They're just kind of like blum, 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 blum. But they're like, it's all exciting and everybody's betting all their drunk rich people betting all their money on it.
They just keep feeding him marbles.
Right, yeah.
We'll come back tomorrow when the race ends and see how it turned out.
I wrote cop cape because we really get a good view of their the police have these capes on that
They do, yes. That's what makes it look like a Mel Brooks movie to me. The capes.
A little bit. Well, it's I guess it's kind of like samurai inspired, right? Or a Bushido. What is the but that style of that kind of tiered helmet and then the cape.
Yeah. And the cape.
But I like the outfits a lot, and I like having a cape. It seems like such, over the top kind of, what the police force of a rich casino, super rich casino section would have. They were just like not at all practical, but like we want them to look like they're like fancy, warriors,
like superheroes.
That's a great thing. They look so prestigious, but they're bumbling fools. And coins are knocking them down. One of them goes home and they have like a coin mark on their face.
These are the guys who couldn't make it into the Stormtrooper Corps.
Right? Yeah.
They're security cops, and the fact that they wear those very impractical capes does lend credence to the fact that you said like they're not used to dealing with like real crimes because it's hard to imagine a real police having capes of that nature.
Yeah,
it's fun to imagine though. I wish I could pull off a cape. I wish I could pull off wearing a cape. I think it would be a fun accessory. Lando style.
Yeah.
But
you could probably.
Why don't you think you can pull it off?
You just start doing it.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's
I
a
guess
trick.
you're
You
right,
just
right?
start doing it,
Yeah.
and you don't.
If you just start wearing it,
You don't
then
ever.
you don't wear it, and we're like, "Where's your cape?"
Right.
Yeah.
You just don't ever think for a minute that you should be doing anything other than wearing the cape.
Yeah, that's true. But I wonder where one gets capes these days. I guess you'd probably have to have them custom made.
Yeah. But
What are
you
you
can
talking about? Look behind you. You got a tapestry. Just wear a tapestry.
Oh, there you go. Just buckle a tapestry around your
Tie
neck.
a tapestry. Buy a tapestry around your neck.
I'll make me be able to fly, right? I'll go jump off the roof. And
No,
that used to be an urban
don't
legend
do
that kids would
It's
tie a sheet around their neck and jump
Yeah.
off the roofs because they
Copycat.
were
and jump off the roof.
Darwin is, if you ask me. What?
I think we're in the, right now, we're in a spot where you can get anything you want cheap.
That's true. Etsy.
Yeah, or not even, I think there's other things that you can order kind of direct from, manufacturing places.
We are capes.
And you just kind of say all right, I want kind of this, my friend, former guest of the show, Damon, was just like, hey, people should wear more cloaks. And this is before.
Yeah, he totally stole that from me.
Well, it was years ago.
Oh.
So then he just kind of described, I don't know if he sent them a drawing or he just basically described or sent them some pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And just got, from a manufacturer, I think in China, he got just like a box full of cloaks one day in the mail.
For me personally, I do all my shopping the day after Halloween at those Halloween stores that pop up everywhere. That's where you get all your capes and
That's true.
All your cape needs.
your hats and stuff.
That's the Christmas for cape
That's where my
wearers.
wardrobe. That's where you get your wardrobe at the Hall.
I like it. You guys are convincing me to do it.
Although now that Tony said the Halloween store, I'm picturing just like one of those
spirit stores.
Yeah.
one of those thin vinyl cheap kids Dracula capes that you're just gonna wear that from now on, and you're gonna be like,
Totally.
look at me, I'm fancy, and you're gonna be wearing
That's how I say I'm
And
fancy.
it's way too small too. That would be great.
Yeah.
It only goes to half your back. It's only
You're not a
kid's
fan of the
purse.
Robin, like Batman and Robin. Robin has a cape like that. You don't like just the half cape?
a half cape.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I think
No, I don't.
half
No,
cape
I
has to
mean,
go with the.
It looks like it should have a mink stole around it. Half cape.
I
But
think the thing
half
about a
cape
long
has to
cape.
go with the short shorts. That's the problem.
Oh.
The Robin style is a short cape
Yeah.
and short shorts, like Speedos.
I do
and a
like
cape.
short shorts.
Mm.
The problem with the long cape is you wind up stepping on it and such. That's the appeal of the.
What you need, it has to hit you right, on the back of the thigh of the calf, rather the calf.
Yeah.
You need a calf.
Yeah, the
length.
calf area is perfect.
Yeah.
Any lower than that, you're going to trip on it.
Yeah.
I was going to say you have to be careful when you bow in it, but if you're wearing a cape, you're not the one bowing.
No,
I bow
people are
to
bowing
no
to you.
one.
Yes.
Well, do we have anything else for minute 67?
Here's the father report.
Did we
for
talk
today.
about the
Oh, yes.
kids?
What's that?
You want to talk about the other
Oh, no, I'm
kids?
saying, did we talk more about the kids? Like, the kids live in the cages, or do they just live in the stables,
Unclear.
you think?
Yeah, I'm assuming that
Like, was he just in there?
I think he just likes it. He feels more comfortable with the father years than he does in whatever hovel they have him, boarded up in.
So he's not. They're not locked in there.
I don't think so. No.
So he's choosing.
Well, he
to
has
sleep in.
he has an alarm. He has an alarm button. It's almost like I assume if he needs room service, he presses that button and one of those caped security
Why would
guards
they
will come
have
and
an
bring
alarm
food or
button
something.
inside the stall? Does it happen that
I
frequently
don't
that people
know.
break
Yo,
in?
but this makes so. And also, wouldn't the goat hounds bump their asses into it constantly? Like, oh, there's no one in
alarm.
there. This stupid goat hound bumped into it.
It's probably like those cross the sidewalk things. Like they just deactivate them. They were deactivated years ago, and
Right.
they don't do anything. Yeah,
So,
because
yeah.
they're pressing in.
yeah. So Pete, you're gonna give us the Fanthier report.
The father report for today. Here's another father that I think it might be in one of the stories from the Canto Bight anthology or something like that. I don't we don't obviously see it on screen, any of their names, but There's another fathier whose name is Hoth Stuff.
That's pretty good.
I don't like it.
No? Hoth Stuff?
You don't like it?
Well, I don't like it because it makes Hoth seem very important. Like, and it's supposed to be,
It's supposed to be nothing. Yeah.
It's supposed to be an icy rock in the middle of nowhere. Why would stuff be named after that? But,
right.
It's a movie.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. And it's also ironic, and maybe that the planet has the word hot in it, and it's a snow planet.
Right,
so.
right. It makes it sound like it's cold. Like,
Yeah.
oh, Hoth Stuff. It always comes in last. That's Hoth Stuff.
That's a tough name to say if you have a list.
Yeah.
Hoth
Stuff.
stuff.
Let me ask you guys a Star Wars related question for a second. If you had a choice between riding a Fanthier, a Tauntaun, or a Bantha, which one would you ride? Or an EOP?
EOP is the fart horse.
Yeah, the fart horse from the prequels.
I would ride a Bantha.
Yeah, I think I got to go Bantha too.
I think I would go Bantha too.
Because I don't.
Tauntaun,
For me personally, because they seem like they're a little slower and there's a lot of fur on them and everything.
Yeah.
And they look vegetarian too. So it'd be easier to feed them.
But they're big, so they need a lot more food.
Right.
Screw it. I mean, if they starve to death, I'll just go find another Bantha.
I think I would say
Then you just
Tauntaun.
Cut it open and you get inside.
I'm going to go Tauntaun.
Yeah.
Just for the novelty of riding on a two-legged animal. I haven't ridden on a two-legged animal since that frat party I was at.
Since you were in what's it called?
That frat party. That's the imperial sorry, Freighty party.
Oh, okay. I got it. I didn't get it until you spelled it out for me.
So well, all right then. I guess that'll wrap up minute number 67. We got more Fanthier racing on the way. We've been talking a lot, but we want to hear from you guys. Call our number, 8-Day Greedo. Tell us what you think. Actually, by the time, don't say anything about Fanthiers.
Hello?
By the time we get it. Yep. Oh,
I just called the number. No one answers.
Oh, well, you're just supposed to leave a short, ideally amusing or at least interesting message. And if we find it interesting and amusing enough, we'll use it on the show.
All right. I guess so.
And you should also check out StarWarsMinute.com/TocoTees. That's TocoTees, TocoTees. That sounds like it should be a phone number.
In case you're looking for something that is non-Star Wars, because I don't think I have anything Star Warsy.
Dude, you got to get with the program.
Sorry.
Although I think any Star Wars designs that you do,
afraid I was in.
Any Star Wars designs that you do, I think we get a cut. Just yeah.
Actually, Tony, I don't mean to correct you, but I think you do have a Stormtrooper.
Oh yeah,
thing on your.
Oh, I do. Yes, that's right. I do. I forgot about that.
We also sell that in our store too. So
there you go.
Hopefully, one of us will be wearing it tomorrow on the next Star Wars Minute.
Star Wars Minute.